So hello guys. So we are back to discussing the youth series, and today we are going to be talking about finding yourself in the midst of so much confusion. Um, this is the ninth episode of this series that we have. Like I told us, we have broken it down into a schedule, and we are going to number 20. But this is a ninth episode, so we have talked about you are enough. We have talked about yes you can. We have talked about taking responsibility. We have talked about be true to yourself. We have also talked about calm down. You have your own path. We have talked about fulfilling divine destiny. We are talking about charting your pathway, and then we also talked about are you whom God says you are. And now we are going to be looking at finding yourself in the midst of so much confusion. Now, the question you want to ask yourself is this: that what exactly is the confusion, and what exactly is how. So we now want to determine what is the confusion and what is how do you find yourself. Like I was saying, um what was bothering me about when people discuss about the situation in Nigeria is that you is this attitude of like they are giving up, like they feel so hopeless that there's nothing you can do. Like I was saying that some people I was in the public transport with, and they were like, "Oh, just have your own plan. When you have your own plan, you just go on with your life. You're not bothered about what is happening in Nigeria. Just have your own." And I said, "Okay, in the midst of the plan that you're having, that you are not bothered about Nigeria, the truth is this, that your plan will fail, because if the environment is not conducive enough for you to actualize that plan, it will fail." And that is why I'm going to say that Nigeria, everybody does as if it doesn't concern them, everybody does as if that it's not their business. But you forget one thing. You forget one thing, that you don't have another country. Yes, you can even, some of you, maybe you go and buy citizenship, you move away. And I come to ask this question: can you move everybody in your family, every of your relatives, can you move everybody out of this country? So there's a lot of confusion, there's no doubt about it. But if you do your own what is right in your corner, and for the sake of our children, if we do what is right in our corner, and everybody does it, before you know, you pull together this this goodness, and it changes what is wrong with us. So in the midst of this wickedness, in the midst of this confusion, you can do that which is right. You can do what is acceptable. The truth is this, that if, like I told people, I said during the cashless policy of 2023, I saw Nigerians wickedness to one another. It was beyond measure. I mean, I could not believe it. I could not believe it. People will be charging, yes. And it started with even the bank man. They are saying, oh, it's a MFLA. It is not true. What we did to ourselves, that is worse. It's just like what is going on now with the issue of the politics in Rivers State and all of that. I mean, just people's selfishness and self-centeredness, and that is what everybody is using, and that nobody cares about the people themselves, the electorate. I mean, the electorate, do they care about themselves? So, in the midst of all this confusion, who are you? Who are you? Have you found yourself? Have you been able to determine that? Oh, have you able to determine that? Okay, in the midst of all these things, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to be the right person. I'm going to be the answer to somebody's prayers. So you need to identify all those things that God has made as special ability that you have. You need to identify, and I want to say, if you need to go for training, I've paid for some trainings now. Though some of these things I don't know the way some of them organize them and all, and I don't know how really helpful it is to the people. But you need to what is it called now? You need to be able to identify your strength. If you need to do SWOT analysis, that's strength, weaknesses, stress, um opportunities. No, it's strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So you need to check. You need to, everything you want to do, you need to use that to check it, and be able to determine that. So, but start with your strength. And I'm going to say that what you should use to is to build on your strength. Start with your strength. Identify the strength. Then you can now say, okay, what are the things that I don't have the ability to resist? So that is your weakness. Then you know, you acknowledge them and you work on them to strengthen them. Of course, when you see the opportunities, take them. And this is what we're going to say: take the opportunities that come your way. It is not for to be dubious. Some people call what's it called now, dubiousness opportunity. It is not, because like there are some doors that you say that they open doors, but you find that they're actually traps. So and that's why you need to weigh all the options. Then you now look at what are the threats that may want to hinder you from being able to achieve those things. So even though everybody is crazy, going crazy around you, why not calm down? Why not calm down? You are not a Joneses, like we have said before. If you have watched these other videos that we have done, you are made specially and fearfully. When you understand this, it will help you to have a perspective on yourself and your life that will help you to say, okay, let me pursue God's plan and purpose for me. There's a lot of confusion. People don't know what they want to do, but you can calm down and identify what is it that is that your strength and build on it. Like I come to say, if you need to go and learn to training, then go for it. Go for it. So this is very, very important. So you do not just live your life as if, oh, tomorrow does not exist. You do not live your life as if um there's no hope. There is always hope. I believe that if everybody we gain back their hope in Nigeria and work towards it. I know the politicians just have concrete criticism for them. They will see it as if no, I think I put that again. Constructive criticism for them. They will see as if, oh, it's opposition that is buying somebody up against them. Instead of looking at the merit of that. Like I'm a scholar. I send out my paper and I criticism and say, yeah, I may not agree with whatever the person is saying, but if I see things that the person is actually right about, I apply them. I use them to do the correction for my work. And that's just because if you too you look at it and you say, okay, oh, okay, this and that, I didn't really do it well, because I should be experienced enough to know when even yes, when I'm writing it, I'm not be able to in the frame of mind to really see them. Though, of course, we to see at times, but when somebody actually look at it, oh, the perspective you have never looked at it, and you begin to say, oh, this makes sense. But I've seen that paper once, and I could see that the person was just a racist and was just, and I was actually criticizing racism in the US. So, and I think the person was offended about it and all of that, but that's not my business. I mean, the truth cannot change. I sent it somewhere else and it was published, and it was the paper that was being praised. So, but the point I'm making is that when you have find your strength, build on it and move on and move on. So even though there's a lot of confusion around you, but you can always find yourself and find your truth and work with it and run with it and be who you are supposed to be to add value, because there's some people that their destiny is connected to you for their lives to advance. May God bless you as you continue to go through this series. God will help us, and I pray you find value, and with that, your life shall advance in the mighty name of Jesus. So do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to share this video. Do not forget to like it so that many other people can have access to it. God bless you. See you guys in the next video.